You might see or hear headlines about independent schools taking money from the public system. Is that true? In a word, no. Here's how school funding works in BC. All British Columbians pay taxes. This money goes into what is often called the public purse. Parents who choose to send their kids to independent schools pay taxes too. Some of this tax money is used by the government to make sure all kids in BC get a good education. If your child goes to a public school, the government takes about $9,000 out of the public purse to pay for that child's education each year. If your child goes to an independent school, the government pays an average of $4,000 for that child's education. So, every child who goes to an independent school saves money for the public purse and for BC taxpayers. In fact, in the last year alone, independent schools have saved taxpayers over $350 million. Oh, and those savings don't include things like land, buildings, and equipment because the public purse doesn't pay for any of that for independent schools. So how can independent schools afford to operate? Well, in most cases, the parents pay tuition to make up some of the difference. They also run fundraisers and ask their supporting communities for donations. So, what would happen if the government stopped funding independent schools? Most of them would have to shut down because parents couldn't afford to double the tuition they are already paying. This would really be sad for most of the 82,000 kids in independent schools in BC. Worse, it would cost the BC taxpayers a lot more money. Independent schools are part of the public landscape in British Columbia, providing great education and helping the public save money. Let's keep it that way.